Did you know that incorrectly removing nail extensions can damage your natural nails permanently? In this video, I'll show you how to safely remove your nails and extensions at home without harming your nails. So let's get started. We're going to need to remove the top layer, which is the top coat, because this, there's no acetone on earth that can remove this really. So we're just gonna have to put scratches into it. Okay, so we're just gonna use a regular 150, 180, whichever file grit you have. I just happen to have this handy. It is a 150 grit. So what I'm gonna do is just simply start to buff away the shine. Okay, so it's just the layer that's on top, which is the top coat, because that's what's important to remove. Okay, we're just gonna remove that. Just be gentle around the cuticles. All right, just like so. And we're gonna buff that shine away. Like I mentioned earlier, if you don't remove this, when we're gonna come and apply the acetone, nothing's gonna happen. Okay, so we're just gonna have to do this to make sure we're getting through the nail. Okay, so yep, just like so. We're just gonna buff all the nails. We're going to need some cotton pads if you have this. Let me show you how I do it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, usually I just cut this in half because I feel there's no need to use this whole thing. I feel like it's huge. I feel like it's just gonna go, too much on my skin. And I don't need it here. I just need it on my nails. So usually I'm just cutting this in half like so, okay? So now, what you're gonna need, I just happen to have this. Believe it or not, I found those on, not on Amazon, I'm sorry. I found those at the dollar store. Believe it or not, out of all places, I found this at the dollar store. So let me show you exactly how we're gonna do this. So let me grab the large one. This is the largest one that's gonna go on my thumb. So basically I'm just gonna put acetone, just put it here, wrap it around, and I'm just gonna put this on top. And I'm just gonna be waiting for it to melt away, right? If you don't have something like this, I also have this. I purchased them, I believe, on Amazon. There you go. All you gotta do is just put the little cotton pad, soaked in acetone, of course, and then just place it and wait for it to melt away, right? Either this, or if you don't have any of this, no worries. This is what I used to use the longest, right? So what I'm gonna do is just cut a piece. Same idea, put acetone and just put it on the nail. And usually this is what I do. I'll just put the acetone and I'll just wrap it around. Let me just show you exactly how I would do it. So I'll just wrap it around like so. And wait, you don't have to buy all these little things that don't really work that great anyways. So yeah, just save your money. Go to your kitchen and grab some foil. Okay, this is gonna do just fine. All right, we're going to grab, I just happen to have this from Walgreens. It's the only place that's like available for me for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just gonna go ahead and put some acetone on the cotton pad. Just be careful not to put acetone in places that you don't want acetone to be, right? Because I've had accidents happen before, and we don't want that. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and do this to all my nails. I don't have an order to which nail I do first, but whenever I start scraping away the residue, that's the first one that I put, that's the one that I usually go ahead and start scraping. I'm just gonna repeat this to all the nails. Once again, if you don't have this, go ahead and use the foil. The foil is gonna be just fine, okay? So we're just gonna wait about 5 to 6 minutes, and then we're just gonna start. Since I placed this one first, this is the one that I'm gonna start scraping away. So for that, usually what I use is this tool. It's a little scraper that I'm using, and I'm just gonna go ahead and scrape away. If you like this video so far, don't forget to smash that like button, and curious to see how you guys remove your nails at home. Like, what's your technique? What tips and tricks do you have? Please let me know down in the comments. I would love to read that. Okay, so it's been a couple of minutes here. I went ahead and placed down a little bit of a little piece of paper towel just to protect the surface, just in case. And let's go ahead and check it out. Let's see exactly how it looks. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my little tiny scraper, and I'm just gonna take this one out since this was the first one that I placed. So let's check it out. It is so satisfying. Just gentle scrape away. Wow. So look at this. It's completely off. I haven't had to like do anything to it. It's perfect. Unbelievable. Okay, next one, it was this one. Let's see if we can scrape this one away. That one, the first one came right off. So let's see if we can do the same thing with this. Just gentle. I know it might look like I'm hurting myself, but I'm not, okay, I promise. This one looks like it still needs a little bit more time, so I'm not gonna, I mean, I could just rip it right off, but I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and place it back into the little acetone thing that I have going on. I'm just gonna place it here and just wait a little bit longer. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more acetone on the little pad and just place it on my nail, and then just wait a little bit longer. Let's check the little one, the little guy here, and see what is going on. Same thing. So this one needs a little bit more time. We have 4 more to go. In fact, we have 9 more to go, but I'll do this off camera. I'm just gonna show you how I remove my extensions on this one. Okay, so it's been some time. I just went ahead and put a glove on this hand just to protect my skin. So let's go ahead and see if it comes. It comes right off. Look at this, so beautiful. So satisfying whenever I see, you know, that glue coming off, and I can see my beautiful natural nail underneath, perfectly healthy. I love that. Okay, let's go ahead and try this one. Yep, this one, I don't know, needs more time. Yep, definitely needs more time. Okay, we're just gonna repeat the process. Just gonna put it back and wait for it to dissolve a little bit better. That's it. Okay. Okay, so I went ahead and grabbed my handy dandy scraper and just gonna scrape away anything that's left behind, although it's not that much. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like there's too much left behind. All right, so next I'm gonna go ahead and use the little file, the 150, and just gently remove on the sides and a little bit on top, not too much, just buff a little bit away gently. Of course, we have to be gentle, just like so. around the nails. That's it. And now if we're doing this, might as well, if you want to shorten your nails, this is the time. Usually I do cut them down, but let me just see. I don't have much to cut down, just a little bit. That's it, I think. Yep, just a little bit, cut them down, and then I just use the file to just shape them the way I want them to be shaped. Okay, and then we're going to move to the next step, which is to push back our cuticles, remove any of the dead skin. Okay, so we're just gonna grab our cuticle pusher and we're just gonna slowly push our cuticles back. Just be careful and make sure you're super gentle doing this. Okay. The most important part, if you ask me, is applying cuticle oil to your cuticles and around your fingernails, just like so, just to replenish that moisture back into the skin. Okay, just like so. As you can see, that's it. Perfectly healthy, beautiful. All you have to do now is just go ahead and wash your hands with soap and warm water to remove this oil that we put on our skin. The reason being is if you do, say, even if you want to glue your nails or if you want to do gel or acrylic nails on top, the oil, it's going to create lifting and you're not going to be too happy. So yeah, just make sure you wash your hands before you proceed to the next step. We all know it can be pretty expensive, not to mention the time that you have to spend going to the salon to remove your extensions. But this is easy at home. I'm sure that there are plenty of videos on how to remove your nails at home. Hopefully I did give you a few tips that probably you didn't see anywhere else. All you need is just a little bit of time, patience, and 100% acetone, and you'll be able to do this at home. You're not gonna have to go anywhere because we all know we're busy. We don't have time to go and wait at the salon and make appointments and all that jazz. But if you like to be pampered and if you like other people to do this for you, you know, that's perfectly fine. Where I'm at, they charge me $15 to remove any kind of extensions prior to them applying a fresh set of nails. I'm curious to know, how much do they charge you? Like I said, they charge me $15 for any nail extension removal. I'm curious to know how much they charge you. Please let me know down in the comments. I'm really curious to see how much you guys are paying where you at. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment down below. Like I said, I am curious to see how you remove your nails at home. And if you don't remove them at home, how much do they charge you to remove nail extensions at the salon? All right, I will see you in my next one. Bye-bye now.